changes.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. God. So in today's episode, I plan on introducing you all to a little story. A story about a man named Laprasalex, I suppose. Words fail me at times like this. First of all, I'm sorry, I committed a crime earlier because I did not put my mouse on the screen. I fixed it. I'm sorry. It was my fault. Now you can see it, so that's great. This episode I want to talk about where I've been and stuff, and what's been going on. So, I have not been posting, obviously, for a little while, and I said I wouldn't, because I've been doing stuff, been focusing on school a little bit, and I said at the end of Pokemon that I was not going to be able to post more than, I've usually posted, 2 personal videos a week, and I've been decreasing that number to 1, which has typically just been, Hunger Games stuff, for the last 3 weeks, which, that's over now, but I feel like I have to explain some stuff, because some stuff deserves explaining. Indeed it does. First of all, currently, I am not in my own recording studio. I am on vacation, in a land called Florida, and it's a house that is owned by relatives of mine, and they're all out doing things, and I'm not, because I'm a nerd who likes to talk to himself into a computer. So right now, I'm not doing anything. And were I doing something, I would not be here able to record. But I've already worked that out. That's no biggie. Don't worry about that. But I'm not here, so if something sounds a little bit off about this recording session, it's probably because I'm not in my usual place. But, in all honesty, I actually think it sounds better here. I think the acoustics in this room are actually really good. This is probably one of the best recording spaces I've had in a long time. So we'll have to see how that works out. Oh god, no, don't eat that, don't eat that. Come back up. There we go. He got exploded. And, oh, that's not good. Okay, we're just going to throw you down there. And yes, indeed, we are. Other than that, I said before I don't test recording for this game, it was not planned to be a test recording, let me tell you something. I'm going to throw that down there. I didn't plan on having a test recording. As it happens, I kind of might have sort of maybe done something bad. I basically recorded half this game straight through. Because I had free time, 3 weeks ago, I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do it, and it's going to be great. I'm going to put this down here, and I'll explain what it does in a minute. I had free time, I sat down to do it, and then it didn't happen. Because the audio for the game was way too loud, and it was completely and utterly unusable. And that made me very sad. Yeah. But we're back now, and we're ready to go, so it's not such a big deal, is it? Nah, I don't think so. So, in the meantime, that's where I've been. I kind of lost motivation, but I was like, you know what? No, keep going. Why would I lose motivation? So it was 3 weeks later, 2.5 weeks later now. Here I am, ready to play this game again for you guys. I'm just ready to go. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna use the shovel actually for once and dig up that guy and just put him there. So that way I have total OCD when it comes to this game. I can't lie to you. I just have total OCD. So yeah, that's where I've been and stuff. Right now, I'll focus back on the story in a second. Snow peas. Snow peas cost 175 sun. You only need 1 of them per row because what they do is they freeze approaching zombies, anybody who they hit. And what they do is they make the zombies slower, and so they're half their speed, which makes them super vulnerable because you can essentially get in twice as many shots. So these things are basically a double pea shooter because they'll be able to hit with the same frequency as a regular one. So twice as many shots in the same amount of distance the zombie is going to travel, which is also especially helpful for these guys down here because now they'll get slowed down to the speed of a regular Zombizzle, which I think is just dandy. The more walnuts we put out, the better of a defense we have against the dreaded pole vaulting zombies, which are the most threatening thing we've seen yet. I'm also going to throw down another row of pea shooters in front because it's probably a good way to just guarantee that we are safe at this point. Other than that, where was I in my story? I mentioned I'm not in my recording space like usual. And it was really, like, it was disheartening. Like, I just recorded basically straight through. And then to come back and be like, well, there goes 3 hours of work down the drain. Not even 3 hours, but you know what I mean. It's like, well, there goes all that work. But, you know, you gotta keep your head up. And you gotta keep fighting the good fight. And you just gotta keep going. And that's what life's about. Success is not determined by how well you do, but how you handle setbacks. And I handled that setback by saying, screw you, life, I'm going to keep going and doing what it is that I love to do. And that is make recordings for all of you to listen to and enjoy. So that is what I will do. And here I am now. So, you know, this is working out pretty good for me, I'd say. This is jolly good. Jolly good, sir. So we're going to start throwing down, like, we got our defenses here. Like, you can see I put that potato mine down there. Just in case one of these guys gets a little too close for comfort. I'll dig that up. No, I'll dig it up now. Because I just have total OCD when it comes to this game. Everything needs to be in perfect rows, perfectly aligned, or it doesn't go. This is not good. Also, I've never actually technically played this game. I played it in the test recording, so I do know what to expect, and I'm kind of accustomed to the clicking now. Sorry if my mouse is kind of loud. But, I am... God, what am I trying to say here? I'm not used to doing these types of things because of something about my mouse. I was saying something about my mouse being loud. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I don't remember what it was I was talking about 5 seconds ago. I'm going to drink some water. Because this is the final wave. You can see there are 2 big waves here because of the 2 different things. I'm just going to take a drink of water while I can. And with that, going to collect this pointless sun now. And with that, we've collected a brand new plant that is once again a TSPP. Very interesting. A new temporary solution to permanent problem. But this one is very different from both the potato mine and the cherry bomb. This is a Chomper. Devours a zombie whole, but is vulnerable while chewing. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you now, but will once we get over here. Now, we have a new type of zombie here, which is the buckethead zombie. So you can see, now that we have this, we can display all of our zombies. A little sewer grating there. I don't know what's up with that. But you can see it's kind of like chemically charged down there. That's pretty cool. So as you may have noticed, we only have 6 slots for plants, but now we have 7 plants to bring. So, at this point, you're going to have to start sacrificing some plants for other ones. So I'm going to bring my sunflower. Sunflower needs to be brought. Pea shooters and snow peas are really good. Walnuts, I'll bring the potato mines for the early game. I have not found myself really using the cherry bombs or relying on them at all, so I'll leave them behind for this one. And then we'll just keep on keeping on. And that's all there is to it. So yeah, now that I'm back, I have a bunch of series I want to do. So I've been talking with some people and stuff. I want to get to some Pokemon stuff again. Like, Pokemon is kind of my namesake. It is like one of my favorite series of all time. But I'm at crossroads because I said I didn't want to do Pokemon again for a while, and I don't. I just want to focus on this for now. But when it's done, I kind of have an idea for what I want my next series to be. I expect this to take me basically through June. And when that time period is up, I'm going to need to do that next Let's Play, which I think is going to be time-consuming and is going to require me to be doing it a couple times a week, and come summer, that should not be an issue. However, I'm worried that... I don't even know how to voice my concerns with what it is that I have to do. Come summer, I also want to do some Pokemon stuff, and I'm not sure how to balance that, because 3 days a week go to Flash Freaks no matter what. Whether or not Jeremy is here to make videos with me, so 3 days a week is Flash Freaks. Always has been, always will be. But I am concerned about the fact that, God, I'm just so brain dead today. These zombies won't even want my brain. I can't even think straight. I'm concerned with the fact that I only have so many days a week to upload, and even over the summer when I'll have more than usual. I expect to, anyway. When I should have, a ton of time to, just do this. I'm worried that I'm still going to be, saddled with more things that I want to upload than I can possibly upload. So we'll see if maybe I might have to resort to more than one, upload a day. I don't know if you guys would watch that. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but if it is, please tell me in the comments. I will respond to you. I will, unless you tell me in the comments explicitly, do not respond. I will respond to you, because I'm just that kind of person. But I'm thinking about on some days 2 uploads a day because I do want to do some Pokemon stuff. I do, like, I'm itching to get back into that. Not necessarily main series Pokemon stuff, but just Pokemon stuff in general. So, this is the Buckethead Zombie. Unlike the Conehead Zombie, he has 4 times the health of a regular zombie. And he is very difficult to take out. These Snow Peas are definitely helpful, but I'm going to show you guys what Chomper does. So, Chomper sits there, and when a zombie gets anywhere within a block of him, the Chomper will reach out, like so, and swallow him whole. The downside being that while the Chomper is chewing on him, he's completely vulnerable and has no defenses. However, you can pair him up with a walnut and put right in front of him. The walnut will protect him while he's chewing, and in turn, the Chomper can chomp straight through him to any zombie that is trying to hit the walnut as long as the Chomper is free. So you got your little plant cohesion going on, which is actually surprisingly scientifically truthful in the fact that in nature, plants will work together to accomplish common goals. So, you know, it's oddly specific in that it kind of does resemble nature. Usually it's like mushrooms and stuff are in control of these kinds of things because mushrooms are good at managing like different fungal and chemical networks, but plants participate in it. And as we will see, there are definitely mushrooms in this game, but those are not for a little bit of time. We're only on level 1-8, but we might get to it in this episode. We probably will, in fact. It depends. We're like 10 plus minutes in. We'll have to see. We might like end off at that point of mushrooms. We'll have to see. So yeah, the final wave of this level, I guess they just kind of wanted to introduce the Chomper. I don't even know if he'll get another chance to go. I don't know. I don't even know where he puts all those things that he swallows. It just goes down his little gullet and then it's gone. It's gone forever. Let's throw you down there. Just eat him. And with that, this Conehead should fall possibly to the Chomper. And at that point, level over. Good game, sir. GG. GG. And we have our next plant, the Repeater. Haha, the puns only get worse from here, my friends. Fires 2 peas at a time. So, it works similar to a Snow Pea in the sense that you'll be kind of getting twice as many peas, but the Repeater basically combines 2 pea shooters into one space, which is extremely helpful for a lot of reasons. And you'll see that as we go through. I'm not going to bring the Chomper this time, because I don't find the Chompers very helpful. No new types of zombies. But you can kind of see the cohesion between the plants. So I'm basically just going, like, straight, like, guns blazing offense here. So we got that right there. Charging up our sun. Getting ready for another sunflower. Gonna get that potato mine ready for the first zombie that comes out. Level 1-9. We are ready to go, my friends. We are ready to go. The music in this game, I'm sorry you can't hear it that well, but I assure you it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. We're just going to throw him down there just so we can be positive he has time to recharge, because we didn't have... Well, there was one last episode that didn't have time to recharge all the way. So, these first few levels, by the way, these are incredibly, incredibly slow levels. Also, I never really talked about the fact that I started doing 2 rows of sunflowers, did I? I mentioned it, but I didn't really talk about it. So I'll talk about that in a second. But, yeah, these guys... Where was I? I was talking about something, and now I don't know what I was talking about, and it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I'm brain dead today, okay, guys? I'm sorry, I'm just brain dead. Okay, well then let's just talk about the 2 rows of zombies. Or 2 rows of... I am brain dead! Hear me roar! Meow! Meow! That is my roar. That is my battle cry. 2 rows of sunflowers. You're going to start needing them in later levels, but for now, they're not essential, but I recommend them, because you can see I'm getting way more sun than I will really need. Let's throw down a Repeater right there, just in case. Because I'm gonna set it up so, like, pea shooters, Snow Peas, Repeaters, and then possibly some stuff in between. Throw you down there, and I'll just throw this down here for whoever decides to be the unfortunate fellow to walk along that road. They'll walk a lonely road, the only one that they have ever known, 'cause they're zombies and they don't know how to do anything, blah, 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 blah. They walk alone, except they walk with each other, I guess, kind of. I should stop singing, because singing is not conducive for good commentary. So, yeah. It's weird, I don't even have anything on this bottom row yet, but I'm shoring up the defenses of everywhere else. Yeah, so the Repeaters, I like the snow peas a little bit better because the snow peas slow them down for everybody to have 2 shots at, whereas the repeaters only take 2 shots themselves, plus they're more expensive. So I like snow peas and then repeaters, but you'll probably need some pea shooters just in the way, just to make sure you got your initial defense down, your initial offensive line, like when they first start coming out, and then you get more sun, you can start building these things up. Other than that, though, I think we're getting pretty close to the end, or at least our first wave. This episode should be over rather soon. I know. Oh, so sad, but we're approaching the end, guys. This is progress. This is definitely progress, and I am very excited to continue working onwards. So in this episode, we talked about some things. It was good. It was good. What was that? I was like, that's obnoxious, and I will stop doing it right now because I know you all hate it. I know it. I already know it. So this isn't even our final wave. This isn't even our final wave! References for the loss. I like that. Alright, so that guy, he's going to give us some trouble, isn't he now? He's going to give us a great deal of trouble. So we're going to throw that down there just to make sure that everything turns out all peachy. Other than that, it's moments like this that I wish I had a cherry bomb, but honestly, shouldn't be a problem. Watch, they're just all gonna die. As soon as that snow pea gets to them, they're all done. They have no chance. But the difficulty goes up rapidly. And the great thing about this game is well, there's so many great things about this game. Its music is fantastic. It does so many things so well, and it does it with such character. This game has such a distinctive character. Just you look at the smiles on these sunflowers, and it's so memorable. And the Zombizzles, they're so cute. They're not like gory Call of Duty zombies. Not that there's really anything wrong with that. They make sense in their own setting. But here, they would make no sense. And it's awesome that these Zombizzles they get the point across. They're undead, and like they terrify you when they get close. But at the same time, they're so cute. I mean, this one's got like his tongue hanging out of his mouth. Like, they do a good job of hitting that mixture, which I really do appreciate from PopCap. This game is really good. So anything else I really want to talk about this episode? I mentioned really early in the episode that I'm not in my normal setting. I'm in, like, it's great. It's Florida. It's the warm weather. I do not live near warm weather right now. Maybe come summer I will have some nice weather, but right now, it's certainly not. Certainly not. Right now, I'm just up to my eyeballs in, like, cold weather. It's not even snowing, but it's cold weather. Stop it. Why would you do that? I'm just going to throw things down for no reason. I'm just going to, here, have a sunflower. Just have a pea shooter. Meow. That is it. That is all today is. I don't even know what's going on right now. We're just throwing things down. Just eat it. Have a sunflower. Suck it. Suck on that sunflower. Just throw it down. I don't know why I decided to put a sunflower up front. Oh, this actually, they're getting kind of close. Actually, I don't need to put that down. There we go. This is a note, and I believe this should signal the end of the episode. Unfortunately, I know. Hello, we're about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the Zombizzles. And I guess we're going to have to fend off that all-out attack next time on Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you haven't, you can click that subscribe button, because that's a thing that you do. And obviously, it shows that you don't like this video. And I know nobody in their right mind liked this video, so you should all be clicking that subscribe button for more content every single day of your life. Until then, my name is Laprasalex, and I will see you all later. Goodbye! Wow, these things get worse and worse. Alright, see you guys later. Grandson of Rampsgay. Now, what gender are you? I love it. Rampsgay. What gender are you? It is a thing, but not just anything. You can wear it on your face, and then go around and tell everybody, hey, you know what this thing is on my face? It's another episode of Skyblock.